India's work productivity is one of the lowest in the world. My request is that our youngsters must say, this is my country. I want to work 70 hours a week. I was a little bit disappointed in 1986 or something when we moved from 6-day week to 5-day week. I don't believe in work-life balance.
That's not even possible for us. So for 70 hours in a week, it's not even possible because we need free time, we have family.
It is actually a shocking news for us, for all the ATM employees like me, because I worked previously for 10 hours while working with HCL. But that itself a very stressful situation, but still we have to work. But now if the company like Infosys is asking us to work for more than 70 hours per week, it's always not recommended, and also not, we won't support.
I will not work for 7 days if I get more salary. Thing is, if they prefer like 50% work you can do at home and 50% work you can do at office, and you can manage. I mean, if it is for 7 days also, the work load should be balanced.
You work hard and earn money just to enjoy your personal life, and when you don't have a personal life, and I don't think it's not even worth to even work after that.
This reaction is valid because Narayana Murthy is asking the Indian youth to work 70 hours a week for the country's productivity, when in reality, most of these youngsters are stretched thin. According to the Factories Act of 1948, an adult in India is legally restricted to working no more than 48 hours a week or 9 hours a day. Workers are entitled to at least 1 day off per week. Anything that goes beyond these fixed hours is deemed overtime and ought to be compensated. Yet, a 2024 report from the International Labour Organization reveals that India ranks second globally among the most overworked countries. According to the latest report by the LinkedIn's Workforce Confidence Index, 70% of the Indian employees say that they still check in with work when they are taking time off. All these reports paint an alarming picture, but in reality, does a healthy work-life balance exist?
Work-life balance is balancing your professional commitments and personal commitments. In simple terms, balancing professional and personal life. Socrates beautifully said, unexamined life is not worth living. So what is important is, we need to pause and check, we need to reflect at least on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, what is happening in our life? Is everything going well? Am I having good sleep? Am I having fun time? One more thing which I would like to say regarding Narayana Murthy's comment regarding 70 hours of work. So what I would like to say, it is not the number of hours you put into the work that count. Better to work smart than work hard. That's the way I would like to put it. I definitely agree there is no substitute for hard work. That doesn't mean you need to slog like a donkey.
A Stanford University project reveals that productivity observed during 60 hours work week would be less than 2/3 of what it was during the 40 hours work week.
But why do most of the CEOs in the country endorse all work and no play philosophy?
To me personally, I will grant work from home or hybrid model depending upon the individual's capability and the outcomes they produce. Because by staying 9 hours in office, if they don't produce any outcomes, it's no use. Our focus is more on to the outcomes, not on the hours clocked in. After the COVID lockdown and all over, we resumed back to work. There was a resistance among employees coming back to office. So what we did is that we didn't push, we didn't force on the clock in hours at office. Then what happened is that the sudden transformation is that they themselves realized the importance of being together, working and collaborating yield much results than they expected. So then they realized, and so what my suggestion is that if you force something it won't work, but you have to make them realize the importance of being together, working together. Traditionally we call it as work-life balance. I don't believe in work-life balance anymore. It has to be a work-life integration. You need to smartly integrate your personal and professional lives so that you can be successful in both.
Narayana Murthy's comments have certainly created outbursts. CEOs and even a sector of employees still agree with it. But the choice of prioritizing heavy working or prioritizing work-life balance, of course, lies with individuals.